Miranda, just stop and think. It can't be far.
I've looked everywhere.
Ring it.
Ring it?
Then we'll hear it.
What's wrong with me?
Everybody loses their mobile.
But they don't find it in a bloody washing machine!
Well, maybe we've got a poltergeist.
No, it's me! And it's not just the phone, it's everything!
Look, it's going to be okay. The doctor will sort it out. Come on.
Bruce, look at this.
Telephone bill? So what?
It's twice what it normally is. Look at all this, look, they're all to the same number.
This one's £20.
I know, for 20 minutes. Oh, Kate's gonna freak when she gets back. It's bound to be my fault.
Why?
Well, everything's my fault.
Oh, just have to find the culprit.
Yeah, but how?
Well, you can phone that number for a start. Find out who it is.
What's the matter?
I can't.
Can't what?
Drive, I don't trust myself.
Come on, you're the best driver I know.
It's no good, I can't do it.
All right. I'll drive. Take it easy.
Any instructions?
Strike match and light barbecue. I thought you were the outdoor type.
Oh, come on, I never claimed to be that. I don't know what's wrong with a nice intimate dinner for two at a posh restaurant.
This is far more romantic.
Oh, yeah.
Think everything's all right
What?
at the surgery?
Kate.
I know. Just you and me. Quality time, no distraction.
Exactly. Yes, gotcha. Yeah, if God has still meant us to cook by fire, he wouldn't have invented the microwave.
Do you want me to cook?
No, I'll be fine. And after we feasted ourselves on thick, juicy slabs of cow, I'll drag you back to the cave. Buy your hair.
Promises.
Oh.
Joe? Are you all right?
Miranda and Martin Stockton, we're here to see Dr. Rawlings.
Oh, all right, yeah, take a seat.
Thanks.
Can I help you?
I hope so.
Naughty Nurse Nancy has some ideas. I wonder... I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. Is Stephen around?
Stephen?
Dr. Rawlings. I just want to have a word with him about my knee.
Have you got an appointment?
No, but...
Oh, I'm sorry, you have to have one.
Joe?
Right.
Joe,
What?
have you found that patient's notes?
Oh, yes, sorry.
Hi, I'm Chris Rawlings, Stephen's brother.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Helen.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise that you were his brother. Do you want me to call him for you?
Oh, no. If he's busy, I'll just pop back later.
Okay.
See ya.
Oh, wouldn't mind examining him myself.
Who do you think you are? Nurse Nancy?
Bit of a hunk.
Do you think so? Probably married.
No ring.
You looked.
You gotta check these things out.
Do you? I must be getting old. One cave.
Oh, you're not serious? We are only off for 2 days, you know.
Come on, it'll be fun. Just like old times.
Take your time.
Well, you're going to think I'm...
She's not herself. She's I'm sorry.
Well, it's stupid, really. I just keep on... I just keep on losing things.
Okay.
Come on, love. The doctor's not going to be able to help if you don't tell him what's wrong.
Well, I just don't know what I'm doing anymore.
For example?
It's everything.
Yeah, I think it's stress.
No, it's more than that.
Well, what do you do?
Oh, we run a restaurant, Miranda's Kitchen. I'm the chef.
Yeah, I've heard of it. It's meant to be very good.
Oh, she's brilliant.
Yeah, I don't think that's what the customers were saying last night.
Well, accidents will happen.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit lost here.
It all started off fine. I was cooking sea bass in salt. Well, at least I thought I was, except that it turned...
It's her speciality.
Except that it wasn't salt at all. I cooked a perfect fresh sea bass in 2.5 pounds of granulated sugar. And the worst thing was that it was the customer who was the first to find out.
But as your husband said, accidents do happen.
No, but I was convinced that I used salt. I mean, I always keep it in the same place.
Even so, it's an easy mistake to make, isn't it?
Exactly. I mean, the doctor's right.
And one mistake, I'm sure, doesn't...
Yeah, but it's not just one. It happens all the time. This morning, I found my mobile in the washing machine. I mean, the washing machine, for God's sake. And yesterday, I,
Don't sweat out. It's all right.
Well, yesterday afternoon, I've never done anything remotely like this in all my life. I stole a customer's purse. Luckily, Martin found it and they didn't know anything about it.
I think she's just a bit distracted at the
Oh,
moment.
and it's all the other things as well. I mean, I'm losing it. Please, you've got to help me.
I don't think we've got enough pearls, you know. Where the hell did you get this?
My daddy bought it for my 10th birthday.
Ah, right. It's as old as that, is it? Now, insert pole A into pole D. Have you seen pole D?
Which is pole D?
That's pole D.
All right, well, where is it?
Well, if I knew that, I wouldn't be in this mess, would I? And pray tell me, how does this guy rope go round that tent peg? Are you fluent in gobbledygook?
Oh, let's go neat.
Oh, my God, the stakes! Romantic or what?
Come here.
There are a few things we'll have to rule out. Number one, you'll have to see a neurologist, and I'd like...
It's happened before.
What has?
Well, forgetting things, stealing. I had a breakdown.
4 years ago.
I see.
But at least there was a reason for that.
Which was?
My sister died. We were in a car accident. I was driving.
Yeah, but it wasn't her fault.
No, I was driving.
Oh, the other driver pulled out in front of her. She didn't stand a chance.
I see.
And, Sarah died 2 days later. The whole family were devastated. And,
Sarah was the golden girl. Miranda really looked up to her.
my parents have never got over it.
Well, it's very difficult.
Well, I should have died, not her.
But you don't feel like that anymore, do you?
I don't know.
It's not unusual for people who've survived a tragedy to experience a sense of guilt.
Well, I couldn't concentrate for months. Nothing seemed real. I had to stop work.
The doctors hospitalized her for 3 months.
They said I needed a complete rest.
Do you think what's going on could still be related to Sarah's death?
Possibly.
But it's been 4 years.
Yes, but the healing process does take time. How were you when you left hospital?
Better. We're fine. Especially for the last 3 years.
Here's something I prepared earlier.
You never did trust me with barbecues, did you?
You have other qualities.
Like erecting tents. So, to us.
And to the future, whatever that brings.
I'm going to refer you to Dr. South. He's a psychiatrist.
Well, when can I see him?
Well, I'll make sure you're referred as urgent.
Thanks.
Do you think that'll help?
Yeah, but,
What?
well, I don't know if just talking to someone is enough.
Well, I could prescribe
It's
you...
all getting too much.
What exactly do you mean?
Well, I don't know if... I'm really scared.
What do you think would help?
Well, after Sarah died, the 3 months in hospital really did me good. You know, it was helpful, getting away from it all.
Yeah, well, we could take a holiday.
That would all still be the same thing, though, losing things, stealing.
Well, perhaps after you've had a chat with Dr. South...
It's not enough.
Love, we've got to take it one step at a time. It's not like after Sarah.
Well, it feels like it is. I mean, if this doesn't stop, I don't know what I might do.
Oh, it really could be that something else is causing all this.
No, I'm having another breakdown.
She doesn't need to go into hospital again, does she?
Well, if I did, at least there'd be the right people looking after me, and well, I would give you a break.
Maybe Dr. South's opinion...
But it's not going to work, though. I mean, what about the business?
The main thing is we get you feeling better.
Exactly. I can sort out the restaurant. I want you well.
And I'm afraid you're still going to have to see Dr. South, but I'll try and make sure it's as soon as possible. What are you two gossiping about?
Nothing. Oh, Mrs. Roberts, the vacuum's mended for you.
Thanks, dear.
Once the cat's away, eh? Kate will be back soon. No slacking then.
I never slept.
Chris, hi.
Oh, yeah?
Did you get my message?
Yes, in full technical detail.
Yeah, it's my knee again. Couldn't take a look, could you?
Yeah, go on, man. Of course, you know I'm on overtime now.
Then again, it could be him. Naughty Nurse Nancy's friend.
Not Steve. He doesn't need that. He's always got women after him.
Like his brother.
Right. Time for the cave?
Already?
Well, you're not shy, are you?
Come on, then.
Right. After you. Why are we whispering? Right. Time to start practicing.
Brendan Maguire.
She's completely hysterical. Well, it started in the kitchen. Something went wrong, and now she's tearing the place apart. You'll have to come out, Dr. Rawlings.
OK, yeah, I'll be right there.
She's upstairs in our bedroom. I've tried calming her down, but nothing's working.
Well, what triggered it?
She says she's lost her sister's engagement ring.
All right. Can I just see her alone first? Just give us 5 minutes, will you?
Sure.
Thanks.
I walked in here. I brushed my hair. Yes, I brushed my hair. I took off the ring and I put it here. I did. So it's got to be in this room!
Miranda.
We are not going to bed tonight until I have found it.
Miranda, it's Dr. Rawlings.
What are you doing here?
Look, Martin's asked me to come.
Well, he shouldn't have bothered.
He's concerned about you.
Well, I'm not surprised. He's got a lunatic for a wife.
Look, please, sit down.
You know, if I don't find this ring, I'll never forgive myself.
Miranda, just sit down.
Mum and Dad wanted me to have this ring after Sarah died. Oh, I'm useless.
Miranda, we'll find the ring. But for now, I just need you to sit down. Look, will you please calm down?
I want to calm down. I want to find the ring.
Look, sweetheart, look, let the doctor help, please. Let the doctor help you, please. All right. Maybe you're right.
What?
Maybe it would be helpful if you got away from it all. In hospital.
But what about the rest?
Love, you're getting worse. I can't stand to see you like this.
Is this it?
Oh!
Where was it?
Just in there by the basin.
Really? I looked there.
Why didn't you find it?
Well, where was it exactly?
In the soap dish, under the soap.
I didn't think to look there.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
It's nobody's fault. You're just unwell.
Look, why don't you come in and see me tomorrow? It's probably best if you come in at the end of morning surgery and, well, we can discuss how to move on from there.
I don't even remember going into the bathroom.
You're not due back till tomorrow.
Checking up on us, are you?
I'll pick up some paperwork.
Well, in that case, I think you'd better have a look at this.
It's nearly double. Oh, you haven't been letting patients use the phone, have you?
No.
There must be some mistake.
I don't think there is.
What's all these?
Well, I didn't know before, but
Look, it's a naughty nurses line, and let me tell you, it's not the new nursing agency.
What was that about naughty nurses?
Never you mind. You go and get the pills for your back.
Right.
Well, who's been making these calls? Do you know? What?
Ruth thinks it's Mac.
No, I don't.
Are we here to see Dr. Rawlings?
Oh, yeah. Just a mo.
Thank you.
Naughty nurses. What do you know about them?
Not as much as I'd like.
So it was you making those phone calls?
What are you talking about?
This is a massive phone bill, and most of the calls are to one number, the naughty nurses line.
Have you any idea what my bloody back pills are?
How many times?
Shh. Blimey, she knows an awful lot about the male anatomy. Look, I can honestly say I have never telephoned Nurse Nancy.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah. So who the hell is it?
I don't know, but woe betide them when I find out.
How you feeling? Miranda?
You've got something to say to the doctor, haven't you?
I don't want to talk about it.
That thing that you took.
I'm really sorry.
What's all this about? Oh, my sunglasses. I wondered where they got to.
I'm so sorry.
Really, don't worry about it.
Well, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
She stole them last night.
Well, I found them in my coat pocket this morning, and I have no idea how they got there. I don't remember.
Honestly, really, don't worry about it. Please, take a seat and we'll discuss where we go from there.
We've had a long talk, and Miranda thinks it's best if she has to stay in hospital. We're both not coping very well with all this, the stuff that's going on.
Is that what you want?
Yeah.
I've told her not to worry about the restaurant or anything else. She's just got to get herself better.
Don't know what I'd do without him. But then he's always been there for me. Oh, I've made such a mess of things.
Oh, come on. When will she be able to go in?
Oh, well, under the circumstances, I think it's probably best if we try and arrange it as soon as possible.
But no, I don't have my stuff together, and well, there's still so many arrangements to make.
Look, don't worry, I'll pack your things.
Well, is the fish order?
It'll all be sorted out. Relax. So,
Well, I just need to speak to a colleague. If you can just give me a sec. Okay.
Have you finished?
Shh. We're just getting to the good bit.
Rana, put Nurse Nancy down.
No, sister, who's Nurse Nancy? Well, if Ruth ever decides to leave, she's got a lovely bedside manner.
Oh, a friend of yours, is she?
I'm not with you.
Somebody has been making repeated calls to that number from this surgery. Now, Max says it isn't him, so...
Kate, are you seriously suggesting that I would have to resort to calling telephone sex lines?
You tell me.
Actually, I've got an alibi.
Oh, yeah?
You obviously haven't looked at this bill properly. All these calls were made in the evening. When have you known me to stay till late? I'll tell you who your phantom caller is. Mrs. Roberts.
The cleaner.
The very same. I always thought she had a glint in her eye.
And she's got worse over the last 24 hours.
Well, it sounds like forgetfulness. Look at me, I can't even find my blooming back pills.
It's more than that. I mean, things go missing and they turn up in strange places and she can't even remember putting them there.
Yeah, a bit steep to hospitalise though, isn't it? You know what those wards are like. Could make it worse.
Yeah, but Max, she's really distressed. And she's stealing things. What happens if she gets caught?
Stealing things?
Yeah, the customer's credit card. Last night, she even tried to steal these from my jacket. Hang on a minute, that's funny.
What?
Well, I put these in my jacket last night.
So?
Well, Miranda didn't leave her bedroom all night.
Well, maybe it fell out somewhere.
No. It couldn't have been her. I gave the jacket to Martin, the husband. He met me in the hall.
Yes?
No, it couldn't be.
What? What?
Well, he must have taken them.
Taken what?
The sunglasses. It must be him that's moving things.
What are you on about?
It's him. You know, I think this is a stitch-up. This is a setup.
What is?
He's trying to drive around the twist, the sunglasses, the engagement ring, the sugar in the salt cellar.
Whoa, you're jumping the gun a bit, aren't you?
No, and he'd have got away with it. I mean, he'd have known what to do from her breakdown last time.
Mac, we've
I'm a bit tied up at the moment, darling. Sorry.
No, it's all right. I'm going.
Mac, it's Mrs. Roberts.
Mrs. Roberts? Mrs. Roberts has been calling the naughty nurse, like?
She's the only one who could have been here when the calls were made. Oh, Mac, are you going to speak to her?
No, I'm sorry, love. You're the practice manager, remember?
I think we need to talk about these, don't you?
But I'm sorry,
No,
I
it's your
don't...
husband I want to talk to.
What?
I'm giving you a chance, Mr. Stockton.
What are you talking about?
I think you know.
I told you we found them in my wife's coat this morning.
You see, the strange thing is, these were in my jacket pocket last night. Now, you took my coat off me and hung it up.
Yes?
Well, Mrs. Stockton was upstairs all night, and yet these somehow managed to get in her coat pocket. Now, I'm no Sherlock Holmes, but I've a good idea.
What's he talking about?
I've absolutely no idea. Look, I don't have to sit here and listen to this if you're not willing to help my wife.
Well, that's exactly what we are here to do. Now, sit down, Mr. Stockton.
Would someone explain to me what's happening?
Oh, don't worry, love. There seems to be some sort of misunderstanding.
Oh, there's been no misunderstanding, apart from when I thought you needed help. You don't need a psychiatrist, Mrs. Stockton. You need a lawyer.
Go in.
Oh, sorry, Doctor. I thought you were out.
Oh, come in, come in. No, Mrs. Roberts, I'm beginning to see in a whole new light.
You really, do you?
I bet you've got some interesting secrets.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I think you do.
Although my mother always said a woman should keep a bit of mystery about her.
I bet she did.
This is outrageous. A man tries to do the best for his wife. He helps her through a difficult time. He asks for assistance from the medical profession, and what do? Falsely accuse him of... Well, you make me sick.
Have you quite finished?
No, I haven't. I'm going to report you. And I shall be speaking to my solicitor. Defamation of character. Come on, Miranda.
I've had enough of your theatricals, Mr. Stockton. You've been found out. It's time to own up.
Are you trying to tell me that I haven't been losing things?
No, you haven't been losing things.
But I don't understand how the ring ended up hidden under the soap.
Yes, why was that? I mean, did that seem especially crazy? And the mobile phone in the washing machine, I mean, that was good. But your real pièce de résistance must have been the sugar in the salt cellar.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
See, I can't remember ever doing any of those things.
Well, that's because you're a nutter, sweetheart. Look what you were like when I first found you.
Well, that was because of Sarah.
Some things never change.
Oh, my God, it is you. You've used everything I've ever told you against me.
Oh, don't start. It's your whining that got us here in the first place.
That's enough.
She's mad. Listen to that voice. Always something for her to moan about. If it isn't her dead sister, it's the restaurant. She is unbearable.
Just shut up. It's quite clear what you've been up to.
Try proving it.
Mrs. Roberts, I need a word.
Oh, you're looking very nice, Mrs. Maguire.
Yeah, thanks. It's a bit delicate what we need to talk about.
Delicate? Oh, I don't think there's anything that you could say that would embarrass me.
Okay.
It's about phone calls.
Oh, yes.
Unauthorized phone calls.
Oh, dear.
Is there, anything you want to tell me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was only a few.
A few? A few £100 more like.
How much? But I was only ringing the local minicab firm. We're closed. Oh, it's all right, Mrs. Maguire. It's Ben, my grandson. Wait a minute, love. He's a good boy. He helps me out here sometimes.
Does he really? What I don't understand is why you did it.
Do you want it in words of one syllable? I don't love you.
I think it's time you were leaving, Mr. Stockton.
Suits me fine.
So why didn't you just divorce me?
Well, and walk away from all that money?
So you just wanted to take over the restaurant?
You're joking, that'll never make a penny. But the property, that's a different matter. And with you and the funny farm, I could have cashed in.
That's all it's about, money.
What else is there?
Why, Martin? I mean, we were married. We had a life. I thought you loved me.
I did. Once. But all those years of whining, the illness, the tantrums at the restaurant, I felt like some kind of nursemaid, not a husband. You were using me, Miranda. And the only thing that kept me going was the thought of all that money.
You're leaving.
Well, if it's the money you're after, why don't you see what you can get for that? I don't know you at all, do I?
Apparently not.
Well, I must have been mad not to see through you. Well, it's all over now. The keys. And the house keys. Goodbye, Martin.
Look, Ben, I think you and I need to have a bit of a chat, don't you? Man to man.
Don't ever let anybody help you again, please.
I'll get on with my work.
All right.
No, Mac just wants to keep all the best numbers. At his age, I guess he needs all the help he can get.
Oh, I think you'd be surprised, young man.